Hi, Harold. Hello, Brian. Welcome to our online session of today, my dear students. How are you, Brian? Hi, Brian. Good to see you in class. Harold. Good evening, Harold. Hello, Harold. Good evening. Can you listen to me? Can you turn on your microphone and camera? Oh my gosh, I can't. I can't hear you. Brian. All right, Brian. Hello. Yes, I can't listen to you. I can't listen to you. My dear students, welcome to our online session of today. I was welcoming you to the class. Welcome to our online session of today, my dear students. Today is Tuesday. No, Thursday. Today is Thursday. Thursday, April 18th. This is week. Oh my gosh, I can't share the PowerPoint. This is week, right? This is week 5, session 2. And we are currently studying Unit 4, Session 3. My dear students, can you see the PowerPoint? Can you see? Right, Brian, Harold, can you see the PowerPoint? Yes, you can. You can see the PowerPoint. I can't see the PowerPoint. So I'm going to stop sharing to share again, right? It's probably my internet connection. Oh my gosh. Ah, yeah, here it is. Here it is. The gift of giving is our online session of today. Brian, can you read our learning objective? Choose gifts. You know the gifts are present for your host. Continue, Brian. Continue reading. Very good. Thank you. Choose gifts for your host. What is the meaning of host? Do you have an idea? Right? Hello, Anne. Good evening. What is the meaning of host? Any volunteer? Can you check, Anne? Hello, Anne.
Hello, teacher. Can I name it in Spanish? Because I don't know any synonym.
All right. What is the meaning of host in Spanish?
Anfitrión.
Right, exactly. So we are going to look for the word in the Lingua Dictionary. That's right. In the Lingua Dictionary, there are more synonyms, right? One moment, please. Where are you? Yeah, here it is. Host. All right, host. Okay, here it is. All right, I'm sharing. Right, I'm sharing the meaning of the word using the Lingua Dictionary. As you can see, host, right? And there are examples in English and of course in Spanish, right? Host. And I am going to check the meaning of the word in the Cambridge Dictionary, right? Cambridge. In the Cambridge Dictionary. One moment, please, right? And here, host, right? Here you have host, the meaning of the word in English, of course, and the different synonyms, right? The different synonyms, okay? So don't be afraid of using English dictionaries. Don't be afraid, right? As you can see, the Cambridge Dictionary shows you the pronunciation, the meaning of the word in English, right? And examples in English, right? Examples in English. So I recommend you, right? I recommend you to use, right, Cambridge Dictionary. That's right, the Cambridge Dictionary to know the meaning of the words. Host, right? Host. Okay, well, decide the gift and tell the class. All right, so, and Anne, can you read the questions? Please, read the questions.
Yes. When you travel to another place, do you bring back gifts? Look at these gift ideas. Are they a good choice for you or your friends or family? What others can you think of?
Very good. So look at the pictures, right? Look at the pictures. Here, right, we have many pictures, right? How many pictures? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pictures. What are these pictures about? Can you recognize what it is in each picture? What do we have in the pictures? For example, in the first picture, what do we have in the first picture? Anne, Brian, Harold? Okay. Exactly. Very good. Apple candles. Apple candles. There are. Continue. A bouquet of flowers. Very good. Figures. The second picture, no? Figures. Continue. Jewelry. Yes, jewelry. One moment, please. I can't appreciate it very much. One moment, please. I'm going to make it bigger.
Turkish cat.
Here we can see earrings. Earrings, not earrings, right? Earrings, double R. We can see earrings, right? And here we can see earrings in different designs. They are earrings. Probably some of them are keychains, right? Some of them are keychains. In English, ojo turco is Turkish eye, right? Turkish eye. All right. Okay, okay. And in number two, we have some specific presents, some specific souvenirs. Exactly, exactly. So how do you say calaveras in English? All right. Yeah. Well, the skeleton is the complete body, no, the complete body. But exactly the skull, the skull, cráneo, no, the skull. And here we have the skull, which is a Mexican gift for the people offer as a gift for the death's, no, the death's day, right? For a specific celebration, right? The death's day. Very good, Ryan. And finally, here we have, what about this? The fortune, exactly. The fortune cat. The fortune cat. Let me check the Mexican skull, the Turkish eye. All right. What else? And here's something about the Japanese cat. No, the Japanese cat. Japanese cat. Right. They are. That's right. They are popular gifts. Right. They are popular gifts. Now, what are you going to do? You are going to answer the questions. And be ready to answer the first question. Brian, right? Brian and Harold, be ready to answer question number 2. And Sarah, be ready to answer question number 3. All right. What others can you think of? So, Brian and Harold are going to mention different possibilities. All right. So, you have to mention, Sarah, you have to mention other possibilities. Okay. I'm going to give you preparation time, right? I'm going to give you 2 minutes to be prepared. Okay? Preparation time. Remember that you can check information on internet. Are you ready? Are you ready to start? Let's start with Anne. When you travel to another place, another city, another country, do you bring back? So bring back to Peru presents, gifts?
Well, I never I'm never do it, but I would like to do. I would like to do it. Well, the first reason I don't usually do it is because I don't have space in my luggage. Yes, and then I'm not close with my family, like uncles, cousins. But if I will buy something, will be for my parents or my brothers, and could be something like, oh well, I like art, okay, so
Right.
To support artisans, I will buy something creative from an artisan, and then when they receive it, they appreciate the art like me, and they can have a good memory.
Very good, Anne. Very good, Anne. This is a beautiful present, to bring back ceramic or handicraft made by artisans is a good way to show identity with our country, identity with our culture. And it's very nice to know that family members can enjoy it, no? They may like it very much. Very good, Anne. And it's true. Unfortunately, when we travel by plane, we don't have much space in our suitcases to bring presents or souvenirs. All right, Brian and Harold, question number 2. Look at these gift ideas, right? The ones that you have here on the left, the apple candles, the skulls, and the turkey eye and earrings, etc. What do you think? Are they a good choice for you or your friends or family? Are they? Or there are other options to bring as a present? Brian. Huh? All right. Oh, I get it. All right. Thank you very much, Brian. Harold, what do you think? Are they a good choice for you or your friends or family? Or there are some other interesting options?
No, none of them are interesting. Only the Turkish eye, but just for me because I like it. It's pretty. Another choice I can think is some. I don't know.
Something that you imagine that you, for example, you are coming from, I don't know, Argentina, you are coming from Chile, you are coming from, I don't know, Panama or Costa Rica or United States.
There's
would be a good idea to
There's
bring?
some souvenirs, like dolls and that things, are pretty, and I think that they sell it in Buenos Aires, something like that. That kind of
I couldn't. I couldn't understand. You said there are doubles? You said doubles?
No, souvenirs.
Oh, souvenirs. Oh, yes.
But it's not like a specific thing. Is something like dolls, like
Oh, yeah. Yes, it's true. Dolls, pictures,
pictures.
ceramic figures, sculptures. There are a lot.
Yeah.
Very good, Harold. That's right. And Sarah, what about you? Can you? What other options can you think of? So besides the Japanese cat, the Turkish eye, and the earrings, can you consider any other options?
Well, I think, for example, paintings,
Okay.
or a kind of art, maybe, like sculptures, or something that are representative of the country or the city that you visit.
Right, I agree.
And for example, when some people travel to the highlands, usually you think in food, like cheese, like butter, like
Right.
I
So
don't know.
food.
This kind, yeah.
Food.
Food is a good option to bring
Why
when
not?
you. Yep, or
Why
clothes
not?
maybe.
Why not?
And some people like postcard.
Postcards and T-shirts.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
T-shirts with some typical patterns, no?
Yeah.
Some typical patterns. Patterns are estampados típicos, no? Typical patterns.
Mm-hmm.
So T-shirts with typical patterns, no? Bags, right?
Yes,
Bags, right? Jewelry, no? Jewelry too.
Yeah,
Bracelets.
It depends
necklace.
the place, no? I think it depends the place that you go. For example, or some people like strange things, or for example, I have a friend that she collects stones.
Yeah.
When you go when you go someplace, she asks you about can you let me a stone, and she write the city or the country. I don't know. She have it's so strange, but yeah.
This is a very famous philately, no? Philately.
Yeah.
Philately. It's a kind of hobby, no? There are and there are many people who collect stamps, and it's a very profitable collection. It's a very profitable hobby. Some stamps cost a lot of money, a lot.
Yeah.
Right, very good, Sarah. It's true, no? It's true. One option can be food, a bottle of wine or a bottle of liquor, no? Popular liquor of the place or the town of origin, and jewelry. There are many options, right? Things related to the culture. Now, this side, right? This side. Harold, can you read the activity? Harold is going to read the activity and the questions, right? And Brian, you are going to read discuss. Go ahead, Harold.
Discuss. Imagine you are going to stay with a friend in another country next week. You are going to give your host two gifts. Something typical from your town or region, and something funny. you can only spend $50. Consider the following things.
Continue.
How are you traveling? Plane, train? Is your host male or female? Is your host old or young?
Right, Harold. Questions to consider, right, Brian? All right. So you are going to work in pairs. All right. This is a situation. Imagine you are going to stay with a friend in another country. Next week. All right. Please, you decide the country. Italy, Scotland, Switzerland, Greece, Paraguay, Uruguay. You decide the country. You are going to give your host. You are going to give your host. Your host, you know what is the meaning of host. Host is the person that is going to receive you there in the country where you are traveling. Host is the person who is going to, right, take you home, etc., etc. All right? So remember, host. You're going to give your host two gifts. Two gifts. The first is something typical from your town or region. Right? Something typical from Peru, definitely. But typical from your town or region. And B, something funny. Two gifts. And remember, you can only spend $50 on those two gifts. On those two gifts. Take into consideration how you are traveling. So please discuss how you are going to travel to the country that you're going to visit, Uruguay, Paraguay, or Chile. By plane, by train. Is your host male or female? And is your host old or young? Take into consideration these aspects because this is going to help you to think of the two gifts, right? Definitely, you should know if your host is male or female. Is he or she a young person or an old person, right? So consider these aspects when you make the decision to choose those two gifts, right? $50. The questions. What do you think of? What's a typical gift from your town? I love this gift because, etc., etc. All right? Okay? And Brian, Harold, and Sarah, is it clear? Yes? Is the activity clear? Very good. Brian, is it clear? Very good. Okay. No questions, right? All right. No questions. So Brian is working with Anne, right? Where are you, Brian? Yeah. Brian is working with Anne here in the main room, right? Please, Anne, monitor the activity. And then we have Sarah. Sarah is working with Harold. And Sarah, monitor the activity. Okay? How much time? How much time? I am going to give you 8 minutes. 8. I'm going to give you 8 minutes to do the activity. Discuss, decide on the gifts, and take notes. And be ready to present. That's right. Be ready to present, to talk about your gifts. Okay? Be ready for it. 8 minutes in the breakout rooms. All right, Anne and Brian, you can start.
Hi, Brian. So, as we are going to travel to Colombia, we and we will have a host that will give us the facilities of staying. We must think what we should give them. We what we will give him. Okay. What can we give from Peru? But don't you think it's expensive? Don't you think it's expensive because yes our limit is $50. Could be but a nice cheese. From where? From where city? Ah, oh. No. We are
The pricing is for the host, eh?
Yes,
The
we are
pricing is for
planning.
the host.
We are planning to give something to the house. A present. We are going to travel to Colombia, right? Right? Are you agree? Colombia? Is that right for you?
Brian, is it okay with you? Colombia, is it okay with you? Or
Profesora. Ok. Nosotros tenemos que regalarle algo a quien nos va a hospedar. Host, y tenemos que llevarle algo típico de Perú o algo gracioso y solo podemos gastar 50 soles. $50. Y tenemos que ver cómo estamos viajando, si es mujer o hombre o si es una persona muy anciana o joven. Ok. Chuyo. Chuyo. Yes, you are right. And can be also a wine, Fronica. Could be pisco or wine. And what else? Oh, could be also cacao. Oh yeah, you're right. Colombia have it too. Something more representative, or could be funny also. Something funny. Don't know. Yes. Yango. There is. Mm-hmm. Oh. Ah. Oh yes. Well, I don't know, but well, could be funny, right? Well, I think in this point we spent $50 already, right? So okay, so let's decide how are we traveling in plane or train. I think be it, it will be oh yes, yes, you are right. It could be more expensive and expensive. Yeah, you're right. Plane will be easier, but we should be careful with the drinks. If we had it properly, then uh, wouldn't be a problem. And do you know if our host is male or female? Female? Why are you saying so? Oh, you okay? Well, our gifts will be unisex, so there's no problem if it's a host male or female. And and um, do you think it's a old host or young host? Uh, well, I think it's young too because as I read the message, she sounds like not far from our age. So no, I think she or he is not more than 30 years old. Um, okay, so to finish, we just decide. I want you to tell me what is your favorite gift to the host and why. tour to the town. Oh no! It's just two gifts. One something typical and the other something funny.
All right, very good. Anne and Brian, we're going to start with you. Please turn on your cameras and microphones and tell the class what are, first of all, which country you are going to visit, right? So where is your host from? Where is he or she from? And what are the two gifts that you are taking him or her?
Yes, Brian and I decide. Brian and me decide to. We are traveling to Colombia and we are going to give a chuyo.
Right. A chuyo and a bottle of pisco. All right. So the bottle of pisco is something typical, right?
Yes.
And the chuyo is something funny.
Yes, could be funny because it's not typical.
Well, it's a very famous Peruvian souvenir. Huh? The chuyo is a very famous Peruvian souvenir. It's beautiful, colorful. It looks like the Chavo del Ocho, right? All right. Yes. It's true. Okay. All right. Thank you, Anne and Brian. And Harold and Sarah, what about your gifts? First of all, which country are you going to visit?
We choose USA.
USA, perfect.
Something typical will be clothes like a chuyo, something funny, typical also the bottle of pisco, and something funny, banana chips.
Banana chips. All right. Yeah, in fact, it is a very good idea to take to our hosts a bottle of pisco and a bottle of wine because these are wonderful Peruvian drinks. Huh? Peru has excellent wine and pisco, of course, the best in the world. Continue. The best.
In my case, I'm from Trujillo, so one typical thing that I would give to my host from my region is carrying a lot of carrings of Totora horse.
Totora horses. The Totora horses.
Yeah, they sell in Huanchaco. It's a typical thing from there.
That's right. It's true. Totora in English. Let me check the meaning of Totora. Right? It's cattle. Cattle. Right? I'm going to put it here. Right? Cattle. Cattle horses. Interesting, eh? Cattle horses. Cattle. Totora in English, right? Cattle. All right. Very good. Trujillo is a beautiful city. All right. I have visited Trujillo many times, but I haven't gone there for many years. I think the last time I visited Trujillo was more than 10 years ago. Beautiful. Huanchaco. Beautiful. Now, what are you going to do? We are going to talk about unusual presents. Right? Unusual presents. Can you read, Sarah? Read, please.
Which gifts are unusual or interesting? Unusual or interesting. Very typical of your region. choose the two gifts to give your host.
That's right. Okay. Here, the question is very specific, right? It says, which gifts are unusual or interesting and very typical of your region? Choose the two gifts to give your host. That's right. Okay. Well, we are going to change the activity. All right, please. Okay. We are not going to talk about any host in particular. That's right. But I would like you to tell me which gifts are unusual. That's right. Typical, we have already talked about typical gifts, no? In the previous activity, in this activity, you already talked about typical gifts from your city or your region. But here, let's talk about unusual or interesting gifts. Think, right? I'm going to give you only 1 minute. 1 minute to think about unusual or interesting gifts. So gifts that are out of common. Out of common. In other words, uncommon. Uncommon gifts. Check. All right. Okay, let's start with Anne. Anne. Do you have in mind any unusual gift or interesting gift? Quickly, right?
Oh yes. What I like is letters from other countries that are colorful and creative.
Right, leather. The material?
Yes, no.
Or letters?
Letters.
Letters. Like postcards?
Yes, postcards. Funny postcards from other countries, and then send them through an email box.
All right. Yeah. No, funny postcards from our country. Very good, Anne. Brian, what about you? What do you think? Unusual gifts. An animal, a pet? Like a pet? Like a pet? For example, what kind of animal? A bird. an alligator. Oh my god. My god. Can they be transported? Really? Yeah. Yeah, okay. But like you say, we are talking about something, big, the big words, the lion, yeah, like a baby lion would be great, It would be great. But where do we keep it? Puppy, exactly, a puppy. All right, Brian. Interesting. Well, nowadays, and there are restrictions about transporting animals, right? Especially exotic animals. Nowadays, it's prohibited. Yeah, it's not like many years ago. Many years ago, people used to take parrots, turtles, yeah, alligators, iguanas, many animals, no? Many animals. But nowadays, it's prohibited. It's prohibited. Right, even toads, sapos, no? Toads. Yeah. Okay, Brian. Thank you. Harold, what about you? Unusual gifts.
A really unusual gift maybe could be if you are from another country, not from Peru, and you practice calisthenics, gymnastics, because I do it. Something that is never in stock here. It's parallels, low parallels, and high parallels that we use to practice our elements, but
all right,
better
parallels.
ones.
All right, low parallels. Let me check. I can't. The word blow speed parallels. Probably I added one L. Parallels. No, I can't. I can't find it. But it's something that you use to strengthen your arms, right? Like some kind of bars. Something like that.
Yeah, but it had to be with a specific medidas.
Is to do exercise?
Yeah.
It's parallels.
Kind of.
Parallels to do exercise. Well, I can't see on internet in pictures.
Because it's really unusual. Calisthenics is
maybe in English they have other name, because can't find it, like parallels. No, I can't find it. Probably in English they have other names.
Maybe it could be bars.
Probably.
Yes, bars.
Bars, no? Some specific bars. Okay, Harold. Okay. Finally, to finish, Sarah, what about you? Unusual gifts.
Some years ago, a customer gave me a secret Japanese box. It's like a puzzle.
Japanese box.
Yes, it's a puzzle box. It is made of puzzle. You have to.
A puzzle.
It's
like a puzzle.
Yeah, puzzle. Yeah.
Puzzle.
It is made of wood, and you need to do some movement, a lot of movement to open the box. They used to.
Yes. Oh yeah. I do remember.
To save something special, maybe.
Oh, of course. Interesting, right?
Yeah.
What is the name? Japanese box?
Yeah, it's puzzle. Japanese box. Secret.
Puzzle Japanese
box. I think it's Yosagi, something like that.
I'm going to find it out. Good, very good. Interesting, very interesting, Sarah. Okay, my dear guys, it's time to finish, right? Here we have our progress check, and Anne is going to read our progress check for Unit 4. Read, please. Now I can. What have you accomplished today in class?
Use words to talk about pop culture. Talk about plants. Use words to talk about gifts. Use him, her, etc. to talk about people and things. Make and respond to invitations. Plan an event or a festival.
Very good. This is a summary of the things done for Unit 4. That's right, for Unit 4. Thank you very much. And Anne, Brian, Harold, and Sarah, thank you for your commitment to the course and your punctuality. Right? Thanks a lot. And see you on Saturday. All right? Thank you, Anne, Brian, Harold, Sarah. Take care. Bye-bye. Good night.
Bye.
Good night. Thank you. Good night. See you on Saturday.